Okay, so yesterday we talked about a watermelon idea versus a seed idea, right? And the watermelon idea is like a big idea that we write about. The stories aren't very exciting because it's really just more of a list of things that we did on a certain day or at a certain place. Um, and they're not very fun to read. Now, when we pick a seed idea to write about, that's when we zoom in on one little part of what we did and we just talk about that one little thing. We add lots of detail, we explain every part of it, and it makes our writing much more exciting to read, much better. Okay? So, what I'm going to actually have you do is pause this video and you're going to go to the next video, video 2. Video 2 is a, excuse me, the video 2 is a read aloud of a book called, I believe it's called Roller Coaster. And this book is a great example of a seed moment because the kid that's telling the story just tells you about one roller coaster. All right, he went to some sort of amusement park, and we know there's lots of things to do there. If you've ever been to Disney and been to any of the parks there's so many rides, there's so many things to see, places to eat, things to do. So this kid didn't tell us about the whole amusement park. He just told us about one ride that he went on. Okay? So go listen to that video and come back when you're done. All right, so if you're back here, you've listened to the roller coaster video, all right, and you've heard the seed moment that the kid explains in the video. We are going to make our own seed moment writing today. So this is what we came up with yesterday. I gave you some watermelon ideas and we turned them into seed ideas. The watermelon idea over here was going to the beach. The seed idea was just building a sandcastle. Okay. We had a watermelon idea of playing at recess, but then we had a seed idea of playing tag with friends, just playing a game of tag. We had a watermelon idea of a birthday party, and we had a seed idea of just talking about our favorite gift. And then you came up with your own seed idea for a play date. All right, so play date is a watermelon idea. A seed idea for a play date could be Kai said something about playing in the rain. A seed idea, Nevaeh said something about playing with just, whoops, there we go. Oh, I turned it to video again, sorry. There we go. Nevaeh talked about just playing with her sister and a dollhouse. Okay? You're going to write about your own seed idea. You could choose one of these if you wanted, or you can think of your own. It's up to you. I don't care which idea you write about, as long as it's a seed idea and it's not a watermelon idea. It's got to be a seed idea. Okay? So, before you get started on your seed idea writing, I am going to write down some of the things that I noticed in the roller coaster book. In the roller coaster book, I saw some words like this. Do you remember seeing big uppercase letters like this? This says whoosh with a bunch of exclamation points. When we come up with words like this, like whoosh, and we write it all in capital letters, uppercase letters, and when we read it like this, we don't just say whoosh. We say whoosh, the roller coaster went flying by. Okay, we read it with excitement. These are really fun to add to your own writing. They make your reading more exciting. So whoosh could be an example of one. You could write bang. Okay? Doing it all in uppercase letters like this tells the reader, hey, you should read this word really excited and really loud because something exciting and loud is happening. All right? Bang. Whoosh. What else could we do? What are other words that we could write really big? Maybe you could write plop. Something fell. Plop. It fell to the ground. Maybe you fell to the ground in your game of tag. Maybe we could write, I'm running out of words. Whoosh, bang, plop. We could write, you could do a whisper. You could write something really small. Shh, that would be like the opposite. Okay, so instead of saying it really loud and big, whoosh, bang, plop, you could say something really small. Shh. Okay, these words are just, they make your reading more exciting. If you want to add some of these words to your own small moment, to your own seed idea, that would be really awesome. Okay, before I let you go, I think I'm going to show you an example of my own seed writing. All right, so let's see, what seed idea should I write about? I think I will write about, I'm not going to write about one of these because I don't want to take any ideas from you. What I write about, you are not going to be allowed to write about, okay? I am going to write about, I'm going to write about making cookies with my daughter. Okay, we love to bake together. Now, instead of telling you all of the things I did last weekend with my daughter, I'm going to tell you just the seed idea of making cookies with her. All right, we did lots of things last weekend. That would be like a watermelon idea if I told you all of the things I did in one day or in one weekend with my daughter. The seed idea could be just one thing we did together. We made cookies. That's what I'm going to write about. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and write on the back of this page. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of space on this book, so feel free to use the back of your pages too. Okay, here we go. I'm going to have to turn this book a little bit so that I can write, but I'll make sure I turn it back so you can read it better, and I'll read it to you when I'm done. All right, so here we go. Last weekend, I made cookies with Lily. Lily is my daughter's name. Last weekend, I made cookies with Lily. It's not really an exciting story yet, right? I need to keep writing. Let me see. All right. I gave her an egg and crack. We'll underline it. I gave her an egg and, look, I did it in all uppercase letters. Crack! That tells you to say it loud. I gave her an egg and crack. She broke it. On the side of my bowl. we mixed in flour and sugar. Yum. All right, so what do I have so far? Last weekend, I made cookies with Lily. I gave her an egg and crack! She broke it on the side of my bowl. We mixed in flour and sugar. Yum! Our cookies baked in the oven. They were delicious. Okay. Last weekend, I made cookies with Lily. I gave her an egg and crack! She broke it on the side of my bowl. We mixed in flour and sugar. Yum! Our cookies baked in the oven. They were delicious. All right, then I could draw a picture of my daughter and I making the cookies. We'll say this is my stove. And you can see some cookies baking in the window. And here's my daughter. Here's Lily. And here is me. I know this isn't a very good drawing. I'm trying to go quick for you. All right, you could spend a little more time on your drawing if you want. You do your own seed moment. You are not allowed to draw or write about making cookies. You need to make one of your own. And if you're up for a challenge, I challenge you to use some sort of word in uppercase letters. Make it really big and exciting, like my crack or my yum, okay, to make your reading more exciting for the reader. Now, when you finish, I am going to ask that some of you share your writing with me on Monday. So if you really like your story and you want me to read it to the class, I would like you to have your grown-up at home take a picture of your writing and have them email it to me, okay? Only if you want me to read this writing out loud during writing time on Monday. Okay, I will read it and we can all learn from your great story. Okay? All right. I'll see you in a little bit. Have a great rest of your day.